I guess I just see myself falling back into old grooves. And so I think the longer that time goes on, the more difficult all the integration will be. If you've ever been on a spiritual journey or a spiritual retreat, what did you do to help integrate when you came back into real life? We're back. We're back home. Well, that's not true. We're in LA, but we've got some fun things to do. And there's a lot more videos coming. For right now, it's this guy's 26th birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna go have some fun. Ooh, I made it home. I slept in my own bed for the first time in over a month, and now I've got the whole day to prepare to do this whole making gratitude happen thing. But first I really have to Whew. Feel lighter after that sneeze. Let's go make gratitude happen. Hey look, it's my car. So I've done it. I've spent a day back home in Santa Barbara. I've driven, I've taken a core power yoga class, and now I am off to go teach a core power yoga class. This is the most nervous I've been to teach a class in a very long time. I don't know if I remember how the words work. I'm actually so nervous that I've gotten here 15 minutes early so that I can just sit for a little bit. Yeah, so that whole teaching yoga thing, I can still do it. Oh, being outside downtown Santa Barbara, busy things. Got a meeting with a friend, a good old friend.
Look at that tree had a low branch hanging right off there, right?
Perfect. It's so perfect. All right, so we got to finish up this whole integration thing, but I'm sure it's really loud and windy, so we'll talk later. This is Rebecca. It's been a while since we've seen her. She's killer. She'll kill you. So it's tomorrow, and I figured what better place than the ocean. Oh, look, a seagull. I guess I really am an all God's creatures kind of guy. Let's just find somewhere for us to talk. See you in 5 seconds. I need to talk to you about integration, especially integration from such a personal growth context. And I've hesitated to use words like a spiritual context, but I'm hesitating a lot less. So really this discussion is about integration from a spiritual context back into what was my life before. I have taught 6 yoga classes. I think the biggest change I feel so far is that I really just care less what other people think. Perhaps a better way of saying it is that I'm much more secure in who I am, in my own internal being. And so there's this grand realization that everyone is having their own internal journey. I can learn from their journeys, but I don't have to take them personally when they conflict with my own. I have been able to practice every day. I've had a sadhana in the morning, a nice little evening routine, even though it's not perfect. So Laura, thank you. I have been using your recommendations for the morning and evening routine. But I also see myself sort of slipping. And I don't really want to use the word slipping. It doesn't mean what I want it to mean. I guess I just see myself falling back into old grooves. And so I think the longer that time goes on, the more difficult all the integration will be. If you've ever been on a spiritual journey or a spiritual retreat, or even just a personal growth retreat, what did you do to help integrate when you came back into real life? I'd love to hear all your tips. I can't wait to hear from you in the comments. So far, my biggest tip is I'm trying to document. I'm trying to take photos and videos of all the new things that I'm doing. Tell as many people as I can and create a new community here that resembles what I loved about the community at Kripalu. Before we leave, I want to teach you one thing. It's one of my favorite things that I learned at Kripalu, which is mudras. Mudras are hand gestures. They're hand symbols, and they do a lot of things. Alright, take all your fingers and place them together. You can be in a seat or standing, and just place that kind of right in front of your solar plexus. Not too much pressure on your fingers, you know, just the right amount of pressure. You'll kind of feel it. And do that as long as you can, until you feel something. But what this mudra is for it's for integration of your subtle body. So I figured this is a great time to learn the integration mudra. It's called Hakini Mudra. And the best way to remember it is that it's Hakini Mudrada. It means integration through all of your subtle body. Well, that just happened. Oh, yeah, there was one more thing. Keep making gratitude happen.